the littlest star. Far away, in the inky blue sky where the universe stretched forever, there was a tiny star named Twinkle. Twinkle wasn't like the other stars. She wasn't big and bold like Sirius or golden and regal like Vega. Twinkle was small, so small in fact that she often felt invisible in the vast galaxy. "Why am I even here?" Twinkle sighed one evening, watching the bigger stars shine with dazzling brilliance. "You're here because every star has a purpose," said Luna, the gentle moon, who often comforted Twinkle. But Twinkle didn't believe her. "I'll never be as important as the others," Twinkle whispered. She dimmed her light, feeling even smaller than before. That very night, far below on Earth, a little girl named Lila wandered through a forest. The sun had set, and now tall trees loomed like giants around her. Lila had gone chasing fireflies and hadn't noticed when the path disappeared beneath her feet. Now she was lost. "I wish someone could help me," Lila said, looking up at the dark sky. Her voice quivered with fear. "Please, I just want to go home." Twinkle heard the wish. It drifted up to her, faint but clear, like the chime of a tiny bell. "A wish?" Twinkle gasped, her tiny light flickering. The bigger stars overheard too. "That's a big responsibility for such a little star," said Polaris, the great North Star. "Perhaps you should let someone brighter handle it," added Altair, his light shimmering grandly. Twinkle hesitated. Could she really guide someone? But Luna's voice echoed in her memory. "Every star has a purpose." Gathering her courage, Twinkle said softly, "I'll try." Down in the forest, Lila stared at the sky. Among the sea of stars, one small light began to twinkle brighter than the rest. Lila felt a tug in her heart. "That one," she whispered, pointing to the tiny star. "It's different. It's like it's calling to me." Twinkle's light grew stronger. She focused all her might on shining steadily, pouring every ounce of her energy into guiding Lila. Her beam wasn't the biggest or the brightest, but it was constant, and it cut through the thick shadows of the forest. Step by step, Lila followed the glow. It led her past gnarly roots and over babbling streams until the trees thinned and the soft glow of her house appeared in the distance. "I'm home!" Lila cried, running toward the warm light spilling from her front door. Twinkle watched from above, her tiny heart swelling with joy. The other stars were astonished. "You did it," said Sirius, his tone softer now. "You might be small, but you're mighty," Polaris added. Twinkle glowed brighter than she ever had before. Luna smiled from her perch in the sky. "I told you every star has a purpose," she said. That night, Lila stood outside her house looking up at the sky. "Thank you," she whispered, waving to the little star that had guided her home. Twinkle beamed back, no longer feeling too small or unimportant. She now knew that even the littlest light could make the biggest difference. And from that night on, whenever someone made a wish, Twinkle listened carefully, ready to shine her light and help.